How to use Zoho Books. Hello and welcome to our channel. So in this tutorial, I'll show you how to use Zoho Books. So make sure to watch till the end so you don't miss any important steps. So if you need to create accounts on Zoho Books, you can use my affiliate links in the description below. I'll earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. And you might also receive rewards or discounts by signing up through these links. So without further ado, let's get started. So once you're in the Zoho Books website, which is zoho.com/books, you simply click on Start My Free Trial right here. But you can now start a paid trial if you want to. So in here, you can either sign up with your email address right here, phone number, and your password, or you could just simply sign up with your Google account. So I'll just sign up with my Google account because it's faster and easier. So I'll just simply click on this. Just simply choose your account right here. Click on Continue. And then there you go. Just simply click on Confirm. And there you go. Then it will now ask you for organization name. So I'll just name it as Sample Organization. There you go. Then it will ask you for your organization location. So for example, I'll just set it in the United States. There you go. And then just simply click on Let's Get Started. There you go. Afterwards, it will now ask you for your industry. So for example, I'll just choose technology right there. And then just fill in the other details right here, like the organization location, the state. So I'll just choose like a sample state right here, like Florida. And there you go. It will ask you for your currency, your language, and the time zone of your place. And then there you go. And then it's going to ask you, is this business liable to collect sales tax? So what is sales tax? So sales tax is the tax that is levied on the sale of goods or services to customers in the US. So a business that has a physical presence like an office, affiliates, warehouse, employees, or inventories in a state or that has reached a certain sales threshold must register and collect sales tax on the sale of goods or services as mandated by the government. So if your business falls under these standards right here, just simply click or switch this on. But for me, I'll just switch it off. Next is it will ask you what current accounting software do you use. So I'll just select others right there. And then once you're done, just simply click on Get Started. Afterwards, you'll be redirected here in the dashboard of your Zoho Books. So in here, it's going to tell you if you want Zoho Books to show you around or you can explore it on your own. So for me, I'll just explore it on my own. Just block this. And then here you go. So this right here is the dashboard for your Zoho Books. So this right here is the home page of your Zoho Books. So what you can do first is to just simply complete all these details right here for your Zoho Books account, like adding your organization details, creating your first invoice, create your first bill and expense, and setting up banking and journals. So you can do all of these right here so that you can now get started by using Zoho Books. So in adding organization details, you can add your tax details right here. And then invoicing, start creating your invoice right here. And then if you want to create your first bill and expense, you can do so right here, and also setting up your bank accounts and journals. So yeah, so let's just get started by exploring everything right here in Zoho Books. So the first thing that we're going to cover right here is the homepage. So again, this right here is the homepage. Under the homepage right here, so you have your dashboard. So in your dashboard right here, you'll get to see your total receivables, your total payables, your cash flow, your income and expense, your top expenses, your projects, your bank and credit cards, and your account watch list. So basically, you'll just get to see a detailed view right here of about everything related to money. Next is announcements. So these are just like announcements right here that you can register for. So in here, you can track, bill, get paid, streamline your finances with Zoho Mail and Zoho Books. You can register right here just by clicking on this, and etc. You'll also get to see the recent updates right here within Zoho Books. So as you can see right here, they added drop shipping addresses to sales orders, custom notifications for API limits, and a lot more. So yeah, so that's pretty much for the home page. Next is we have items. So in here, you can add the items right here like goods and services. So they have a price tag, you can put them in here. So if you want to do that, just simply click on Create New right there. And then just simply add the goods or service that you want to add right here. So for example, I'll just add a phone right there. You can also select the unit right here of measurement, like if it's a box, cm, etc., etc. But for me, I'll just leave it as it is. Then at the top right here, you can also select it as a goods or service. So for me, I'll just select it as goods. Afterwards, you can select the selling price right here. So for example, I'll be selling it at $1,000, and the cost price, let's say, will be around $800. There you go. And then for the accounts, you can set it right here. So you can add like discount, general income, interest income, and a lot more. Same goes with the other one right here. They have like other account details right here, like bank fees and charges, lodging, purchase discounts, cost of goods sold, and etc. What you can also do is add a description right here if you want to, but this one is optional. Then you can also add a preferred vendor. So yeah, so basically the things that are highlighted in red right here are the important details right here that you will need to fill up when making new items. So yeah, so once you're done, just simply click on save. And then there you go, we have now added our items. So in here, once you added your item, you can see an overview right here of the item, the details of it. You'll also get to see the transactions right here and the history. Then if you want to add additional items, again, just simply click on new and then just simply fill in those details again. Next is we have banking. So in here, you can connect your bank and credit card right here, or you can add it manually. So if you want to do that, just simply click on it, and then there you go. You can add like banks right here, like PayPal, Bank of America, Commonwealth Bank for Australia, ANZ Banking for Australia, TD Bank EasyWeb for Canada, and a lot more. So you can add those right here, or you can add bank accounts manually just by clicking on add manually right here, and then just simply select the account type. If it's a bank or credit card, add the account name, the account code, the currency, account number, banking name, routing number, and the description. And then once you're done adding your banking details or your credit card details, just simply click on save. Next is we have sales. So in here, you'll get to see your customers. So in here, you can create new customers. So just simply click on create new customer right there. And then here you can select the customer type. So you can set as business or individual. So for example, I'll just name it individual. And then just simply input your customer details right here, like the salutation. So for example, I'll just make it Mr. Then I'll just make it as John. And then the last name will be Doe. Afterwards, just add the company name right here. So I'll just name it as some sample company. There you go. And then for the display name, you can choose any of these right here. So I'll just name it as Mr. John Doe. Afterwards, you can add their email address right here, their work phone number, and their mobile number. Moving on at the bottom right here, so you can also add other details right here, like the currency, the opening balance, the due on receipt, or the payment terms, I mean. You can also enable portals right here, so you can allow portal access for this customer, portal language, and you can also upload documents right here. And then if you want to add more details, just simply click on this. And then there you go, you can add other details right here, like a website URL, department, designation, Twitter, Skype, and Facebook accounts. Then for the address right here, you can add their billing address right here and the shipping address. For contact persons, you can also add contact persons right here just by filling in these details right here, like the salutation, the first name and last name, email address, the work phone, and mobile number. Same goes with custom fields right here, reporting tags, and remarks. So yeah, and then once you're done adding those details, just simply click on save. And there you go, the contact has now been added. So this is what it will look like right here. And then here you can also create an invoice right here in new quote so that you can send it to your customer. So for example, I'll just select a new invoice right there. And then there you go. So in here you can set your transaction preferences. So do you give discounts? So for example, I'll just say I don't give discounts. And then you can select additional charges right here, like adjustments in shipping charges, rounding off in sales transactions if you want to, and if you want to add a field for salesperson. So yeah, then once you're done choosing your details right here, just simply click on save and continue. And then there you go. Afterwards, it will now ask you for the customer name. You can also add the address right here, like the billing address and the shipping address. Just add the invoice number right here, the order number. So you can just add any kind of order number, the invoice date, the terms, the due date, the salesperson. You can also add that right there. The subject, and at the bottom right here, so you can also add item details. For example, I'll just add the phone that we have made a while ago. And then there you go. So the total right there is $1,000. And then you can also add customer notes right here, like thank you for your business. You can also attach files as well, add terms and conditions. And then there you go. And then you can also check this box right here if you have received the payment. Afterwards, you can also add email communications right here if you want to. And then once you're done, you can simply save and send this so that this will be sent to the customer that you'll be sending this to, or you can just simply save it as a draft. So for example, just save it as a draft. And then there you go. This is what the email will look like if you're going to send this to your customer. So yeah, there you go. Next is you also get to see your payments received right here. So yeah, so you can import your payments right here. So you can invoice payments right here. So you can drag and drop files right here like CSV, TSV, or XLS files. You can also choose the character encoding right here and also auto-generate payment numbers. So feel free to explore this section out. Next is recurring invoices. So in here, you can create invoices or create a recurring invoice right here. So you can set up a profile to periodically create and send invoices to your customers. So you can do that right here. So this is really best for subscriptions. So if you want to do that, just simply click on create new recurring invoice. You can also select the customer right there, the profile name, the order number, and then you can also repeat it every week, every 2 weeks. Just select your weeks right there or months. So yeah, I'll just name the profile name as John. You can also add the order number. Then there you go. You can also add a due date for it or an end date, or you can set it as never expires. You can also add the salesperson right here as subject. Then from here you can add again the items. So again, I'll just use the phone as an example, and then just fill in the other details right here. And then once you're done, just simply click on save. And then there you go. So this is what the recurring invoice will look like. So in here we have an overview, and this is what the invoice will look like, and the recent activities for this invoice. So yeah. Next is we have credit notes. So in here you can create credit notes right here. So just simply click on create new credit note. And then here you can create new credit notes. So just add the customer name, the credit note number, the reference number, the credit note date, the salesperson, the subject, and again the item. So for again, I'll just add the phone as an example. You can also add customer notes, terms and conditions. All of it are just the same. It's really up to you on how you want to customize it. So yeah, so once you're done, just simply click on save as open, or you can save it as a draft. And then this is what the credit note will look like. Next is purchases. So in here, you'll get to see the vendors right here. So you can create a new vendor right here. So just simply add the primary contact, like the name, the company name, the display name, the email address, the phone and mobile number, and the other details right here. Same with the previous steps we did a while ago. Next are expenses. So in here, you can add your expenses right here. So you can record an expense right here. So you can add details right here like an expense account. So just choose from these options right here. So as an example, just choose cost of goods. Input the amount of the expense right there. So for example, I'll just make it $1,200. And then it will ask what is it paid through. So you can choose petty cash, advanced tax, and etc. So for example, just choose petty cash. Afterwards, you can choose the vendor right here, the reference number. You can add notes and the customer name, projects as well if you want to, and you can also add reporting tags. Then once you're done, just simply click on save. There you go. Next are recurring expenses. So these are just the same thing. So you can create a new recurring expense if you want to. So again, just fill in details right here, just like with what you did with the expenses section. Next is bills. So here you can create a bill. So just simply add the vendor name right here for the bill. So if you don't have a vendor, you can create a new one right there. Just add the name of your vendor right here. So I'll just name it as John Doe. You can also add the company name right here. So I'll just name it again as Sample Company. You can add the display name, email address, and again, the other details right here. Then once you're done, just simply click on save. And then there you go. Then you can add the bill number right there, the order number, the bill date, or you can, yeah. Then you can also change the payment terms right here, the subject. Again, add the item. And then there you go. Then once you're done, you can simply click on save. And then there you go. So this is what the bill will look like. So as you can see right here, it's overdue by 2 days since we set the date a previous time. Next, you can also add it's made. So in here, you can go to unpaid bills. And then here, you'll get to see all the bills right here that you haven't paid yet. And then here, next is we have recurring bills. So in here, you can create recurring bills again. So it's similar to how you make the bills right here that we have made a while ago. So again, all you have to do is add the vendor name, the profile name, and repeat it every when. Then the start date, the end date, or you can set as never expires, the payment terms, and the item right here, and some other details. Next is vendor credits. So you can create vendor credits. So just simply add the vendor name right there, the credit note number, the order number, the vendor credit date, the subject, and again, the item. I'll just choose the phone again. Then you can also add some other details right here. And then once you're done, just simply click on save as open. And then there you go. So this is what it will look like. Next is time tracking. So in here, you can create projects right here. So it will ask you for the project name. I'll just name it as project 1. You can also add a project code, the customer name, the billing method. So I'll just base it on project hours. You can add the per hour right here. So for example, just make it 10. You can also add descriptions. You can also add your cost budget right there and the revenue budget. There you go. You can also add users right here, and you can now add your project tasks. So for example, just name it as task 1. There you go. And then I'll just add another task, which is task 2. And then there you go. And then within these tasks, you can also add descriptions for your task right here. Then once you're done, just simply click on save. And then there you go. So this is our project. So in here, you'll get to see the logged hours, the billable hours, the billed hours, and the unbilled hours. And at the bottom, you'll get to see the users and the tasks. Next is we have timesheet. So in here, you create your first time entry. So just log time right there. And then here, just select the project, select the task name, and then the time spent. So the format must be hours and then minutes. So 6 hours and 10 minutes, something like that. Select the user. Then once you're done, just simply click on save. And then there you go. So as you can see right here, we'll get to see the detailed view right here of the timesheet. So we have the date, the project, the customer, the task, the user, the time, and of course, the billing status. So there you go. So when you click on start, as you can see that it will now start counting the hours right there. Next is accountant. So in here, you can create journals right here. So just simply add the date, the journal number, the reference number, the notes. Then you can also select the journal type right here. If it's cash-based journal, select the currency. Simply select an account right there. You can also add a description. Select a contact, debits and credits. There you go. You can also add attachments right here if you want to. And then once you're done, you can just simply click on save and publish. Moving on is we have bulk updates. So you filter transactions right here like invoices, credit notes, and etc. So if you want to use this feature, you can do so just by clicking on filter and bulk update. So there you can select the account, the contact, the date range. There you go. Also set the total amount range right here if you want to. And then just simply click on search. And there you go. You'll get to see some account in transactions right here. Next is currency adjustment. So you can create adjustments right here with the currency. So just select your currency right here. So for example, I'll use the UAE dirham. You can select the date adjustment right there. Select the exchange rate and notes. Then there you go. Click on continue. And you're done. Next are chart of accounts. So in here, you'll get to see active accounts right here under chart of accounts. So you'll get to see right here like accounts related to advanced tax, prepaid expenses, dimension adjustments, owner's equity, and a lot more. So you can view this section out. Next is budget. So in here, you can create budgets right here. So just simply add the name. So I'll just name it as budget 1. You can also change the fiscal year right here, budget period. Then you can add the income account and the expense accounts right here as well. Then once you're done, just simply click on create budget. After creating your budget, you'll get to see a detailed view right here of the income and expense accounts and the asset, liability, and equity accounts. So yeah, so once you're done, just simply click on save. And because this is what it will look like. Next is transaction blocking. So transaction blocking prevents you and your users from making any changes to transactions that might affect your account. So transactions are locked. Users cannot edit, modify, or delete any transactions that were recorded before the specified date in this module. So you can lock your transactions right here like your sales, your purchases, your banking, and your accountant. So if you want to do that, just simply click on lock right there. Just select the lock date and then just add the reason on why you will lock this. Next is we have taxes. So here you can generate form 1099 effortlessly. So you can map accounts right here to form 1099 boxes. So if you want to generate one, just simply click on generate and then just input the filing form and the filing year. Afterwards, just select your vendors and just review your form 1099. Next is we have reports. So in here you'll get to see all the reports right here relating to your account. So in here you'll get to see reports like your profit and loss, the cash flow statement, and a lot more. Next is documents. So in here you can basically just allow auto scan documents. So just click on I agree, enable auto scan, and then there you go, scan preferences has been enabled. So in here you can now choose to put your documents right here or files. You and then it will advance auto scan it, but you will need to buy this feature. You can also add banking statements right here, so you can enable auto upload in Zoho Books. So you can click on enable now. And there you go, auto upload your bank statements from this email. So yeah, and then under here you can create new folders if you want to. Then we have payroll. So in here you can simplify payroll accounting with Zoho Books. So if you want to do this, just gonna simply click on try payroll. And then there you go, you can now use this option right here. So just simply choose an organization right here, or you can create a new one. So I'll just join the sample organization right here. Just add your organization name, your business location, your industry, your legal structure, doing business as, just add the name by which you run your business, the organization address, and the state, the city, and zip code, the phone number, the time zone, and then just simply check out these details right here. And then once you're done, just click on save and continue. And then after that, you are pretty much done. So yeah, that's pretty much it on how to use Zoho Books. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more tech tips. That is all.